Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Recently, popular Nollywood actor and director as well as filmmaker Tarila Thompson has been talking to the local and international media about his blockbuster movie, In the Creeks. In this report, correspondent Lovely Ofigo takes a look at the plot and inspiration behind the multi-million naira film project, which x-rays the politics of environmental degradation, deprivation, and insecurity in the Niger Delta.
Simply let them go.
Tarila Thompson's blockbuster, In the Creek, is centered on the struggle for an existence in the Niger Delta. It tells the story of an average Niger Delta community totally devastated by environmental pollution, poverty, and armed conflict. In the movie, agitations by angry youths are met with assaults by military authorities.
You people came, explored, and plundered our agriculture.
Was für Leute, verdammte Scheiße. Mir ist das alles scheißegal mittlerweile. What people?
I don't need. It made me okay. I'm master say you see.
Wait, baby. Where do you have me?
Really, before that reduced to zero.
The film project commenced as far back as 2011 with the action-packed scenes shot in the remotest parts of the Niger Delta, South Africa and the UK. In the star-studded cast are some of the movers and shakers of Nollywood such as Tarila Thompson, Paul Obazele, Segun Arinze, Omotala Jalade Ekende and Beverly Naya. Also starring in the movie is Gollywood star Van Vika.
We are in touch with the Nigerian government.
I have asked you not to transfer him to Nigeria.
And many more loved ones will die. What would you rather I did? Sit down here and wait for the inevitable?
The brain behind the movie, Tarila Thompson, a native of Sagbama in Bayelsa State, says he was inspired to produce In the Creek to retell the story of deprivation and conflict in the Niger Delta with a targeted global audience.
The movie is in French, English, and Spanish, and Portuguese. My DOP is an award-winning DOP. He shot Spartacus, the famous Spartacus movie. And then my assistant director is also award-winning stunt director. He did Expendables with Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme and all that. So we assembled talents to be able to tell the Niger story the way it was.
Thompson, who has had a flourishing career in Nollywood, where he has shot over 60 movies in nearly 3 decades, is an advocate of non-violence in the struggle for survival in the Niger Delta. To make success of the struggle, he calls on all aggrieved parties in the Niger Delta conflict to begin to agitate with a collective purpose.
We can't resign to fate. We have no choice. We have to do all we can to make sure there's peace, but to make sure there's justice. It's not enough for you to sit here and be talking. They'll silence you. But when it resonates across the globe, people will be asking your government questions. Why is it the NSAS? You saw they sitting in the chambers in the UK. Now the government is responding. They are talking. They were not saying anything. Now they are saying something because they know they have to. You understand? So you need to engage them.
The amount of hard work, dedication and creativity deployed in the making of the film has been widely applauded in the local and international film industry. In the Creek is ready to be premiered in London, Amsterdam and New York sometime in December 2020. Hopefully, it will hit the cinemas by March 2021 and in expectation bring the plight of the Niger Delta region in a very unique way to global consciousness.
Inside the Niger Delta,